Welcome to our gluteal session today. The gluteals are important to help position the hip and knee over the gliding ski and for push off and extension of the non-gliding ski. Jane is demonstrating a basic bridge for us. She's got her body positioned so that her knees are bent, so her hands are just nearly touching the back of her heels. She tightens the pelvic floor, draws the tummy muscles in, squeezes the glutes and pushes through the heels to lift up into the basic bridge position. When she's doing this exercise, by tightening up those core muscles, she's trying to maintain a neutral spine and really target and squeeze the gluteus maximus muscle to lift up into this bridge position. At the moment, her hands are positioned by her side, which increases the stability of this exercise. She's holding for 10 seconds at the moment, which is a good idea if you haven't done these exercises before, because it allows you time to focus on targeting, switching on all the core muscles and feeling the glutes work. Jane's now going to challenge her stability a little bit more. With the next repetition, she'll cross her arms over her chest, which will just mean she needs to work her core muscles a little bit harder to maintain her stability. Pelvic floor goes on, tummy muscles stay flat, squeeze the glutes, push through the heels and holding up for 10 seconds. If we wanted to challenge this exercise and develop strength in the glute muscles or any muscles, we need to think about how many repetitions and how hard we want to work those muscles. Jane is now going to make the bridges a little bit harder by using a single leg only. She's pushing through her right heel, squeezing the right glute, switching on the core to lift the hips up into the air. This is a much harder exercise. Her base of support has been reduced. And you can see she's not holding the exercise up anymore, but repeating the movement, trying to get more power out of the gluteus maximus on the right. To make the exercise a little bit harder, she can cross her arms over her chest again, challenging the core a little bit more, trying to keep that pelvis nice and stable as she pushes through that right heel. As you feel some fatigue developing in that right gluteus maximus, you could change legs and go on to the other side. You may find that one leg feels a little bit stronger than the other side. We are trying to keep them as even as possible to keep our pelvis balanced. Jane is now going to demonstrate a much harder version of the exercise. She's actually added weights onto the pelvis, so she's asking her right leg to work a lot harder in lifting not only her body, but the weight that she's put on her pelvis as well. For strength gains, we need to consider increasing the load on the muscle and reducing the amount of repetitions. We're trying to get more power out of those muscles. Jane is doing 5 repetitions on each leg. Now, the weight that you lift at home will vary depending on how strong you are. You want that muscle to work hard. We only want to work with the weights if we've had a little bit more experience at that basic bridge exercise, moving on to your single bridge with no weight, and then adding the weight as you become stronger and more familiar with the technique.